In this video, I want to go over some more specifics of taking product photography and maybe some of the different things that you definitely need to consider if you want to do this on your own. If you don't want to do this on your own, feel free to reach out to us. We do take product photography for some of our website clients who don't have the means to do that. But if you do, if you have your own DSLR and you do have probably a couple $100 to spend on getting some flash gear, then I would recommend that you give this a shot on your own. So what you need first, if you don't have any of this, again, like I said, you have your DSLR, and we need to get started with a speed light, okay? Speed light's very basic. There's name brand speed lights. They're hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I do not recommend that you do that because light is light, and adding light into your picture is all that we're trying to do. So I like the Yongnuo YN560, and this is their 4th edition. This one I love because it comes with a transceiver built into it, which means it communicates with our YN560TX manual flash controller. Okay, this is so nice because on our display here communicates with a groups of other flashes, and I can control the flash power from here on the back of my camera, as opposed to going over to the speed light, bring down the stand, change it, put it back up, hope it works. Now, okay, if I like the direction of my light, I can leave all that alone, and all I have to do is control this. If I want more or less light, this will do it for me, okay? So 2 things right out of the gate that you need. Okay, this is probably 70 bucks. I think this is about 30 bucks. So we're right at 100 right here in just getting started, okay? So one set of these is probably all you're going to need for product photography, which is great. But all good photographers know that a bare flash is a no-no, okay? A bare flash creates too harsh of shadows on anything, and it's just too intense, okay? Which is why they have lighting modifiers and a ton of different lighting modifiers. For product photography, I like what they call the flash bender, okay? The flash bender is a basic panel here on the back, and then I've also bought the diffusing panel that goes on the front. All of it's just Velcroed on, and I just stick my speed light up in the center here and strap it on, okay? So my light's gonna go up into this, and then it's a flash bender because I can then bend this around and shape it to be whatever I want. So if I want it to wrap around the product just a little bit more, or to have it drop off more, whatever it is, you can be completely creative with something like this, okay? This set with the diffusing panel, I think, is about 60 bucks. So altogether so far we're about $160 in just getting set up to take some flash photography, okay? Not a bad deal so far because this is all we really need to get going, okay? So with that, depending on how big your product is, I would recommend that you get a seamless background, okay? You can do this in a lot of different ways with a lot of different things, but for a lot of the products that I have photographed, a simple poster board is all that I need to have a seamless background, a white seamless background for all of my products, okay? This works awesome, and all that I do is I just stick it on my table up against a wall, and then I probably tape it down onto the table so it doesn't slide or anything, okay? But what's important is that we are able to see, or not see rather, any creases or edges in the background of the picture, okay? So that's why I do this. You can do this, the same concept, with a white sheet, a white backdrop. I mean, anything that's white, solid white, or solid color, you can do this, achieve the same concept with. But having this curve here in the lower backside of this is what we're going to do in eliminating any creases or edges or anything like that, okay? So poster board works awesome. I use it for a ton of things, okay? And I want to show you just some different product photos that we've taken for one of our clients, litccessory.com. So before I show you the pictures, let me just show you their product really quick, okay? This is one of their products here. because they make products for the Philips Hue light strip. Okay, you've probably have seen this. Some of you might even have it. But what their product allows you to do is cut up the light strip and modify it to fit any custom need. So while the Philips Hue light strip comes in, I think 8, 10 feet strips, 3 feet strips or whatever, but your application or wherever you're putting it under counters or cabinets is you probably only need like a foot in a certain section before you want to cut it off or have it bend around or do whatever, okay? So you can make your Philips Hue light strip go so much further for you if you use lit accessory products, okay? But their products are very small. As you can see, this is probably a medium-sized version of this. They have some that are so much smaller than this, okay? So with that, using everything that I just showed you, I'm going to show you some pictures that we took for their product website using these. Great. I hope you enjoyed seeing what we were able to achieve, getting some professional looking pictures for their website using minimal photography gear. This is so easy that you can do it. The only thing that we did after taking these pictures, while we did it all that we could in pre-production with lighting and the camera settings and all of that, is once we hit post-production, we probably just brightened and increased the contrast and different things and removed any imperfections out of the product. Okay, and if we're going on a completely white background on a website, we would then make sure that the background of the product and the image was completely white. So we had a nice seamless look on the website, and it comes out to be looking so good. Okay, so this is product photography. Hopefully this helps you think of the things that you can do on your own to increase the quality of your website. If you need help or would like us to take product pictures for you, just get a hold of us and we can work out any details that are needed to help your website take a step up with product imagery. Thanks.